Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Pathfinder. We're doing the Katmu Academy playthrough tonight. That is the complete homebrew that Lucas has devised and crafted. Again, he's looking at eventually maybe publishing this campaign. Um, Originally, we started it as kind of a test playthrough for him to kind of um, find any hiccups and things like that, or any things that need balancing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a hoot so far. We are going to be resting before we get into the next room, which is either poison or acid, based on the green color. I'm kind of leaning towards acid. I think a lot of other people think it's poison. Regardless, let's get back into chat. I think we're still waiting on 2 people to show up, um, but we can enjoy the random banter in the meantime. So let's get back into chat.
Show filters and options. You click on that. Then you go to the right. There's a red flag that says traits. Then there's another search bar that appears below that. I typed in trap. And if you type in trap, you'll see trap with a green check mark.
Items. Oh, okay. There we got it. Okay.
Do you see how I did that?
Yep, I got there
Okay.
on my own now. I did it in the search bar right at the top, and it was giving me a whole bunch of other shit.
Well, yeah, that's why I told you to do it this way. So let me show you the steps again. So you go to the items, then you go below search query to where it says more options.
Click items.
Nope. So here. Discord. Share screen. On here. All right, you watching?
Watch stream.
All right. So right here, you see where I'm circling?
Yep, filters and options.
Then traits right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you go search for whatever. So if I look for trap, you see how it has a green check mark. So I can filter stuff, and I can filter stuff negatively also. So if I wanted alchemical to not be, I would click it twice.
I gotcha.
Now nothing alchemical shows up.
Hmm.
Great.
Hey, Joey.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
All right. I don't know where Cam went.
We might still be
here,
waiting
guys.
on. We might still be waiting on Dallin. He said he was going to join. I haven't heard anything, and he's not responding.
Think he's driving home from work, maybe?
He wouldn't be green in Discord if he was.
That's true.
Son of a billy goat. Well, that is just fine because I'm not ready yet either.
I'm only slightly ready for tonight. It might be another like medium length session, depending on how things go.
No worries.
Just because I've prepared a lot for what's coming up.
So we're gonna
Well,
rest up
that's
to full health, right?
That's previously what the group has said.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure.
Nope, that's what I want, right?
I mean, I can tell you things as I understand them.
Right. Yeah.
Whether that does you any good, I don't know.
True. Mm-mm. Let me check on that staff. Yeah, it's 3rd level. Okay. Oop. Get that hero point back.
Hello.
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 Long time no see.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I do that?
Oh, yes, that is what I'm taking right there.
Nice.
Nice. Those sound nasty. Necrotic bombs. All right, Dallin, we are resting for the night to get fully healed and stuff before we go into the next room.
Does that include wounded status?
Yes.
Okay.
That would go away.
And that is for you, Dallin.
What am I getting here? Ah, I see. Drag that. Let me look. Should have it in my inventory. Okay, there we go. Just one. Perfect. That's gone. That's gone. Yeah, I presume you guys are in the other room over here.
Courageous Anthem would have expired. It says unlimited duration, but I don't believe that's true.
Yeah, that's a bug. Also, this is the last week we're on V12. V13 has come out, but I didn't want to update this week when like shit can get broken.
Fair.
I'm definitely updating tonight though, so stuff might get broken. We'll see. I'm also going to take away Drag Ruler because it's supposed to be supported in core now.
Nice.
Yeah, be a good change.
All right. Who is who here? That is. That's Spear Havoc.
You can tell because of the blue pokey thing.
You can tell because he's absolutely massive.
Well, you know.
I'm looking for the little people. Where are the little ones at?
Probably under a giant monster.
Yeah.
Who is that? That is Chobi. That is Tomas. There is something for Tomas. And that is Ankleton right there. There you go.
Okay.
Let you go see what those necrotic bombs do.
$20. What's the splash on them? Oh, just 5. Got it. Where's Thomas at? Oh, I think he's under the blue guy, right?
I don't know.
There he is.
There, I just moved.
Yep.
Damn, I gave you a bomb too.
Just so Dalen's kind of caught up on the plan. Thomas is going to Elquin made some traps during our downtime when we were resting to full.
Okay.
Well, I haven't. I don't know what traps I'm building yet.
Whichever one you like. I guess your guess is as good as ours. I'm assuming this room is going to be either poison or acid, so maybe not ones that do that. But I think everything else is on the plate.
All right. Well, we'll do. How many would I be able to craft?
Whatever you can craft in one go, because it's a downtime activity.
I need to pull myself up for that.
But yeah, so Elquin's going to be making some traps. Tomas is going to cast like a group invisibility, and I'm going to go take the traps and place them in there, and we're going to try and lure the bad guys into the traps.
And I've got another surprise. I guess Lucas, you still there?
Yep. Yes, correct. I'm
Question:
here.
I don't know. I honestly can't think how to do this. if I cast illusion of myself while I'm invisible, am I visible?
Illusion is not a spell.
It's a
What are you
school.
casting?
Casting. Oh, where is that?
You have to use the name of things, but you ask
Hold
me
on.
rules questions.
Sorry. Project image.
Project image.
And this is after I would
Sustained.
cast a spell that would make me invisible.
Do you have level 7 spells?
Oh shit! I should only have one. Yeah,
Oh, you
we're
do have
level
level 7.
13,
Okay.
so we level
Okay.
up the spell, right?
Yeah. Just had to do the math in my head. You project an image of yourself.
Yeah.
Visibility.
Divine decree.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, it's great.
The creature uses
And it would
a
be shared
hos-
invisibility that I would cast.
Yeah. I think project image to mislead them would be a hostile action.
Okay. So that would end shared invisibility.
Hang on.
right.
I mean, you could heighten invisibility. I guess it depends on what level you're casting it at.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would be probably casting at level 6.
Okay. Yeah, then you could do that. You'd only have a minute.
Okay. Is placing traps. Would that be a hostile action?
Yes, but read heightened fourth for invisibility.
Yeah. So you only have to cast it as a 4th level spell. It doesn't end if the target uses hostile action.
But it's 10 times shorter.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 minute.
Again, this should all happen very quickly.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about using project illusion to put myself right behind the traps, then I would back up and the illusion would back up and draw the enemy in, so to speak. And then you guys are waiting behind the wall once I bring the illusion through the wall.
What traps are you trying to set up? Because some of them take 3 actions, I think.
I was looking at the stunning.
And that I don't. Yep.
Stunning. The stunning snare?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. How long does it take to arm a trap? Trap.
And
Okay.
it's a level 12 common, so I think I should be able to do it.
Set traps. Okay. Snare. Thought there'd be some kind of rules in discussion when you search for snares. It's just like, here's a list of
as
them,
a
asshole.
learning
Thanks.
GM, I am listening. I am listening, sir. I am listening.
Crafting snares, detecting snares. It's constructed. Ah! Do you have snare crafting?
I do not have snare crafting. Can I not do it? Son of a bitch.
I'm reading. Hang on.
And I'm looking for new spells to replace.
Yeah, right
You
there.
must
Snare
have
crafting.
you must have the snare crafting feat as well as be wielding or wearing a snare toolkit to create snares.
Damn it.
You can spend 1 minute to craft a snare. Sneaking in there while invisible wouldn't work because you'd be visible at the end. You can create them out here, but you cannot go in there and craft them. Plus, you would need the feat.
Correct. We were gonna create him. Okay, that's actually if he creates him before the spell is cast.
So you have to create them where they're going.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
They're a defensive tool.
You build them into the ground type thing
Yeah.
as you're building them.
So it's one of the 3 pages labeled snares, but only one of them actually says anything.
Right.
Katmu. There's the page I'm reading.
Yeah, so your plan ain't gonna work, Cam.
Nope. I'm replacing spells as we speak.
Yeah.
It was a good thought. It was a good thought.
Well, we
Yeah, good shot.
tried.
Yep.
I don't
Well, I was trying not to poo-poo it, but you gotta run the rules as written.
Yes, sir. And it gives
need
me
to
a
find
chance to
some-
use some other spells I've been wanting to try.
Goddamn harvest lavender.
I'm looking forward to that spell. Oh shit, I gotta get rid of that one. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's why we're doing it. I do appreciate being able to change out spells every daily prep because it's helped me learn what the spells do.
Well, I think I'm ready when everybody else is.
Same here.
Who else are we waiting on? I think everybody's ready, right?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Elquin, you good to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right. I'll try to get a straight line shot in there. Maybe I can cast something from a range once we get going.
Okay, so this wouldn't affect you, this wouldn't affect you, this wouldn't affect you.
I guess just real quick before we start this, I'm gonna chart a potion and put another one in the tentacle hand.
Oh well, that healing vapor is pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, no joke.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop my armor first.
Yeah.
And I am actually going to put my steel shield of resilience on. I only need one hand to cast spells. Oh, I love it. One more point. I got fire. Got Cadence Brew. Wand of Blazing Fusion.
Are we waiting on someone?
I mean, I'm waiting for somebody to swing the door, but
Negative, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Everybody's waiting
You
on
just like stare at the
everybody
door.
else.
Yeah, I was just like, hello.
lights are on, but nobody's home.
All right. Well, I was going to talk to everyone kind of right here in the middle and say, come around me because I've got a few spells I can cast that last for a minute or two that might help you guys.
Oh, that one's you.
Who are our front people? Or I need one front person who's going to take the most damage.
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna be either
try.
me or Joby. Yeah.
Joby, okay. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay. Target. You're going to get this.
Which
Oh,
one are you
hold on.
choosing?
Do not take that. I'm sorry. Nope. I'm bringing that back.
Okay.
How do I undo that? Because I can go to level 5 and I can do this.
Okay, which one are you choosing?
I can, oh,
It asked me which one you're choosing. I have to
acid,
click on it. Okay.
acid.
I'm not sure that acid is what we should be protecting against.
Don't know.
I see fiery things in the other room.
I'm
scared.
I'm trying to give you one. I
Yeah.
see green, I see liquid, I say acid. But anyways, that one's for 10 minutes, and if it is acid, you've got a bit of a buff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, we had other plans, but that one was it. So I am prepared if you guys are.
That was it?
Yeah, we can't do the other part.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going right over here trying to stay. I would be protected here from any AoE that came through the door, wouldn't I?
Depends where it landed. Depends on the spell.
All right,
Yeah,
brave,
go.
brave Joby. Go into the room and piss him off.
Just a heads up. Do we want to work a little timeline disruption on our initiation rolls or initiative rolls when we do that?
You need someone to be last, because I would be that person.
Oh, you were second to last. Oh, this makes me uncomfortable. I was expecting stuff right away.
Yeah.
What is the gold? Oh, that's hammer. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, hammer. And
That's
fire.
one of your companions.
Kill it with
See it?
fire.
You know what? Sorry, wasting time here.
On the far west wall
My bad.
that Chobi sees. Oh. I guess he doesn't.
Gonna need you to move 5 feet up, Chopes.
All right, on the far west wall, now that the light source is there, you see a lever.
Oh, the lever, crunk!
It didn't show up really well. It's right here.
I can't see it, but
You guys want me to go and pull it?
Might as well. I don't know where to stand. That's the worst part.
I'm still trying to choose if I want to hide in the other room.
Right?
you see, Chubbs, you have a very strong masculine chin, and I'm sure it's great at taking hits.
Yeah, you stay outside and the door locks behind after the lever gets pulled and you get locked out. That would suck.
I just get to sit here the whole fight. Woohoo!
Go ahead, Jobs.
All right, give
Go
it a
for it,
pull,
Job.
Job.
Okay, Chobi.
Yes.
Oh
You
God.
die.
Uh-oh. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Hey, Rock, if I jump on you, how fast can you get my ass out of here?
45 feet per action. He's quick.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be the jockey whipping you in the rear end saying, go, go, go.
I think I ran that by Lucas once too. I'm like, I'm a tiny gnome. Can I ride my vulture?
Can we ride it? Yeah, I've thought that a few times
Can
myself.
you imagine casting like ice ray and fireball from atop a vulture?
But the sad thing is, I
Chobi,
absolutely can, and I want to.
Right.
Chobi goes to pull the lever. His hand's sitting on top of there.
Is Chobi still with us?
And he's in the voice call. He's able to hear.
I think Spearhammer's gonna walk over and is gonna nudge him with the butt of his spear.
He topples over easily,
Oh god.
landing prone.
Oh well, shit. I'm
Oh.
gonna turn back. I'm gonna go, mage, mage. I need mage.
Does it look
Oh,
like he's affected by magic, or was it like a physical ailment?
He is looking beyond reality right now. The
Oh.
lever is still unpulled.
Let's see.
okay. So the pointy stick didn't work. Try your foot. Kick him.
How about I try a dispel magic
Okay.
and naturally dispelling the magic that rendered him like either his spirit left for a different dimension or whatever's like making him like
Okay.
frozen and prone and yeah.
So go ahead and cast it.
Big bucks, no
All right,
whammies.
and roll your counteract spell, blind.
Ooh. Come on. Uh-oh.
I knew I should have got the hell out of this room.
Oh, this is unexpected. I don't think the trap thing would have worked anyway.
Lucas was sitting there the whole time.
Right?
Idiot.
With a start,
Or
Chobi
did he
sits up
redesign it?
off the ground.
Joby,
Hey, you're not dead. Good deal.
yeah, where'd you go, bud?
I saw a ashen-faced woman, and she told me I was not worthy.
Huh.
Oh.
Yet.
That's right. One of us is
Touch him again, Joby.
Touch it again, yeah.
That's right, because one of us has the spirit of that
I was
old king
Drinking when you
person.
said that.
That old king. Apparently, it's not
Who do we
Chobi.
think is the chosen one?
Elquin.
I'm thinking it's Spear.
I don't want to touch it. I'm not worthy.
Oh, sorry.
I gotta.
I think
I'm gonna
just-
say Elquin too. Hey,
I just
that's
see,
that's 2 votes for Elquin to touch it next.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll make it 3.
all right. I ain't scared.
Okay, Elquin, you go to pull it.
Oh fuck.
when you said you're not worthy, I just saw Hercules. We're worms, not worthy.
That is by far my favorite Disney movie ever made.
Or Wayne's World.
Gonna say.
Cartoon Disney.
Okay, with that modifier, yeah, maybe, but was gonna say Andor does exist, and it's really good.
With a great ka-chunk, Elquin easily pulls the lever.
Called it. Fuck.
Ruh-roh.
And that ashen-faced woman appears saying, "Let your test begin."
I don't like it.
I forgot my number 2 pencil.
Wait, time. So apparently I passed. Good luck, guys.
I have notes.
see.
Can we use notes, please?
Do we want to do combat premonition? Choose 2 allies. Those allies roll their initiative, roll twice, take the better result.
I haven't rolled yet, but yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Say, I think everyone else kind of rolled decent. Maybe not Spear, but Elquin and I kind of rolled
I mean,
decent.
I rolled all right.
If you gotta pick 2, I could always I could always roll again.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take the better result no matter what your roll, so.
Yeah, I'll take the better result. And like I said, if you gotta pick 2,
Yeah, okay. So, Chovy and Elquin, go ahead and re-roll.
So
I don't know
Trevor,
how-
yeah, right-click and reroll and keep the higher result.
reroll higher
Um,
result. There we go.
Ooh, up by 1.
Yeah. Oh,
God damn it.
Ank rolled well.
Re-roll and keep lower result. Yeah, fuck
pretty good.
yeah!
Not
I mean,
bad.
that's a net gain. One person gains 6, one person gains 1, and you lost 1.
Hell yeah, that's the way you're supposed to roll. Shit, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That's spooky. I didn't see that other guy.
The big like 4-headed dragon. You didn't see him.
Yeah, the bone hider
He's
over
so
there.
subtle.
To be fair, I didn't see it either.
Yeah. It was off my
that's
screen. I
so much
just
worse.
scanned over.
Sorry. 5-headed dinosaur. Sorry, my bad.
Well, like 2 of them are hands, so you know.
I'm
It's
a
like
little uncomfortable
Fucking
with
thing is
those
hiding.
This is like-
velociraptors for hands.
Those are T-Rexes, but like, this looks like a 5-year-old's idea of the coolest
I-
fucking dinosaur ever.
And I agree with Dallin. Those are T-Rex hands. Yes, they are.
Thomas, are you meant to have no hero points?
Oh,
No, you're not.
well, they never do me any good, but there we go.
Well, you never know. All right,
everyone-
Hank.
You know, they're
Ooh,
a bit of
firsties,
copium
huh?
that you get to have. You go, hey, I might just maybe no, I didn't roll any better.
Again, just a slap in the face.
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna target.
All right.
Well, Rock is really close to this lady, so he's gonna nip at her feet. Let's see. Ooh, critical miss. Yeah.
That one will not do anything.
No. Then we're gonna target this guy. Do a little. Let's see. Yeah, that would work. I think. No, it wouldn't. Wait. Has a range, but also an emanation. So it's just an emanation.
What's the spell?
Divine Decree.
Range 40 feet.
Or does it emanate from a point 40 feet away, up to 40 feet away?
That's how I read it. Is it emanates from a point up to 40 feet away? So you can have it emanate from you, but you can
Okay.
also aim it.
Awesome. Yeah.
And you don't have to have it miss teammates.
Nope.
It's only enemies.
Yep. So I'm going to target that. Sure. And oh yeah, that's just in case there's any others hiding. Yeah, that's got to be within 40 feet though. Yeah, we'll do that one right here.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh,
All right. So she takes. Let's see. What is that result?
42.
Success takes half damage. Critical failure takes double damage and is enfeebled 2 for 1 minute.
Nice.
If you're on your home plane.
Oh,
Okay.
is this creature on its home plane?
Some of the skulls it's made of are.
Hmm.
So that would be double damage.
It like warps 3 heads away.
What is making it?
Damn, I didn't even see that death effect.
And it washes over the bone creature harmlessly.
Oh, fuck.
And it has a minor effect
Still a good
on
strike,
the woman with the scythe.
Yeah, I gave her a good go.
That's not bad.
Let's see. Oh, that has to be that first. Okay. I'm gonna cast Shield on myself. I'm sure she didn't like that, and I'm gonna get rid of that aura just to keep things clean.
All right, Thomas.
Oh shit. All right. We're gonna bring the big boy bad boy out first. And I shouldn't have to target anyone. I should just cast this and you can put it on them.
Targets 4 creatures. You don't.
And 60 feet.
Yeah, for sure.
So do I
First time
cast this on the enemy or on my allies?
That's a question for you.
The attacker rolls twice
Okay.
and uses
It
the
says,
better result.
I said, yeah, designate a creature. The first time each target makes an attack roll against that creature during
Okay.
So,
yeah, you-
I'm a bitch. I'm having a tough time understanding this. I'm not gonna lie. Against that creature during truce.
so you choose 4 friendly
I would want to
creatures.
target the enemy.
Yeah, you'd want to designate as the enemy, but you can't target allies that are through that wall.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, you can. You have to move.
I will retro that. Gotcha. Can I retro that?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna try something else.
That's a good one though.
Okay. So you're targeting Chobi with that?
Nope. Should be right like this. And I thought I would even miss rock.
Range 30 feet, targets one creature. That's not an area of effect.
Oh, well, I wonder why it gave me the choice of that. Okay.
Could
Height-
be
I am
on
going to
height.
target the lady.
Cam, if
Okay.
it's heightened 7th level, instead of affecting a single target, the spell affects all enemies within 30 feet of emanation.
But it's a spell level 6.
That would not. Yep.
Yeah, so if it was level 7.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So you're choosing the lady? Okay.
Can I choose level 7? Because it's one of my signature spells, so I can cast it at level 7.
Yeah, but you have to cast it out of there. So, and then you'd have 1 7th rank left because you didn't do true target. And you'd have both of your 6th rank still. Okay.
Yeah, I'll fix that in 1 second. There's the orb. This
Okay.
at least gives us, if it works, a head start.
All enemies. Okay. Okay, so the lady succeeds. Let's commit to a single action that it'll take at some point during its next turn. Now locked in. Okay. So she chooses stride towards Elquin. And for him, 2 of his actions. Okay. And he will choose stride towards Thomas and strike at Thomas.
Okay, with Thomas's last action, you know what he's doing. All right. There you go, boys. I flat out ran away. Make fun of me if you want.
Elquin?
Hold on. What is and 30 feet. So I'm going to take my 5 feet of free movement, and then 25 feet of movement. Yeah, that's still not. It's at 30 feet, is it?
What's your question?
I'm going to target this lady and cast Tanglefoot.
Okay. Roll your attack. Ooh.
Yeah!
Nice.
Believe it or not, that's a crit. Immobilize condition and gets a -10 circumstance penalty to its speeds for 1 round. Okay.
And that's the turn.
Okay. How far is it? Could I hit her if I moved right here?
Yeah. Diagonals are 5 feet, unless it's 2 diagonals and it's 15 feet.
Okay. So I will move there. Target the lady. Attack her.
All right. You hit her. And she tells you, unworthy.
I know that already. And I am going to cast Courageous Anthem.
Okay. Whose was the Tanglefoot?
Me.
Elquin. Okay. So she's going to try to escape. Escape. All right. She succeeds. That did take one of her attacks. And then she's going to stroll towards Elquin here.
Obi!
Hold on.
And-
I don't think I have a reaction.
Damn it, I tried. I tried to stick her.
And she's
Are you
going to
not able to
claw at
check
you,
that?
Elquin.
Ow.
I have a reaction for that, though, I think.
If you get attack of opportunities, you can do it.
Where?
If she's only strides, I guess.
She did stride,
Yeah.
but he
So
can
he-
use his
Right.
champion's reaction.
I am within
Mhm.
15 feet.
Do it. This one.
Do it.
Oh,
Okay, again, don't target her when you do that. Target the person you're...
Sorry.
so I got Champion's Resist on. Take the damage.
Yep. And then each
Eat it.
ally in your champion's aura. So you can kick her if you'd like, Elquin.
Shit, yeah, I am. Hot
That's his toe
toddy!
on her shin.
Ooh, yeah, you do.
Yeah. Massive damage coming.
Oh wait, hang on.
That's a
with a
bruise.
-5, so that would have missed.
Oh,
And I roll a minus as well,
No.
right?
No, yours is not minus. Yours is just a attack.
Because he's untrained and unarmed?
No, he added his master and his dexterity to it.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then Elquin, you are doomed. Come back to the dark.
I'm not thinking I like that.
All right, so this thing has a movement of 25. Just gonna move just like this. And then, this is within range. He's going to attack the wall. Okay. I believe walls have an AC of material.
He wants me that bad. He's coming through the wall.
he has to. He committed.
You cast his predestination on it. Yeah. Okay. What?
Hooray, he
Rock
ran away.
Hardness gift to me. Material statistics. There we go. Okay, stone structure. Yep. Break threshold of 21. Take 14 off of it. But I believe they are crit resistant. Crit. They are not. Okay. He absolutely demolishes this wall. And he's going to stomp out after you, Thomas. All right, Sir Havoc.
Let's see. I don't think anybody's critically injured yet. I don't have a whole lot of. Well, let's go out on a limb here. Hey, lady, does this hurt you?
Pretty solid guess.
All right, click on
Yeah.
it first. Success.
I don't think it does anything on a success.
It's a basic save, isn't it? Yeah, it's a basic. It does something on success. Roll damage.
Okay, cool.
She just takes half.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that was the wrong person. That seems like you did something.
No, and now we know. I think with that, Spear Havoc's going to take the rest of his turn moving there-ish.
Okay, let's see. Let's do 6 seconds of free speech. Who do we want to focus fire on first?
Focus fire. Au contraire, I
allowed
need
to answer?
I need do no such thing.
Dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur.
Yeah, I know your priorities, dinosaur.
Bravely ran away.
I'm gonna cast a little holy light on the ghastly looking large lady in front of me.
All right.
I'm gonna give Thomas my blood magic. Come on, big bucks, no whammies.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
You're still targeting the other guy.
Me?
You said you're doing this ghastly lady, right?
Yeah, the lady up top. She's got the red icons around
Yeah.
her, red squares.
Well, it has it on Tomb Giant for me. Oh no, that is Tomb Giant. Oh, no, I guess he's not a giant. Okay, my bad. You're right. You right.
All right. Rock is going to nibble on this guy. Needs to go up so I can get his page up. There we go. Switch targets. Yeah.
All right, choo choo choo. Critical hit. All right, and his beak, believe it or not, isn't very honed, and it glances for the most part off of his bony exterior.
Oh man. Mm. Well, shoot. I think I'm going to use my last action on Ink to move to give more actions to Rock. And Rock is going to fly up here around to the other side to help Chobi out. He'll land right there. And then with his final action, he's going to try and nip at her shins. Nope. All right.
All right. Jack Nicholson is pursuing you, Thomas. What are you doing?
We are gonna try to do the only thing we really can. Target him. There he is. Okay. You got more bones than a graveyard. I don't know. Please be good.
All right, that's a success.
So he has a -2. Okay. And we're gonna cast a spell. 30 feet. One. Doesn't have that trait. Here we go. Come on, baby. Because I need to tell you to drop prone.
Okay, that's a success.
Son of a billy goat.
So the creature's
And that's
unaffected.
all 3 of my turns. Yep.
All right, Lucas, did the monster destroy this wall?
Roll a flat d20. No, he didn't.
Oh, that'll hit him. Oh, but it'll hit goddamn spear too. Son of a bitch.
AoE spells, man, they're rough.
Is it a line?
Yeah, it's a 50-foot line.
Just
or
like-
a 100-foot line.
Just like that.
Well, you
oh, we
measure
have-
from the corner of your square.
Yeah.
So have you tried it from all of the corners?
You would have to, yeah,
So like,
and rotate it around. You might be able to get it.
I don't think I can.
Hey,
That-
that's
yeah, you
it.
can.
Oh, that'll hit him. All right.
I told you, put it in your corner and try rotating it.
Boom. So put it in my corner. And
Yeah, I did it
then
already.
control rotate, right?
Yeah, control or shift, one of the two. It changes how much it rotates, I think.
Oh. Anyways, it hits
Yeah.
both of them.
Yep. All right, failure and success.
Stop it.
All right, so this guy takes full damage. And that seemed to glance off the bone monster as his non-conductive fossil skin doesn't seem particularly affected. And it does regular damage against the giant.
Now we are going to continue to hide.
All right? Brave. All right, Mr. Bard.
I need to expand my aura and
Okay, which lasts for 1 minute.
I'm gonna attack this lady.
I gotcha. We're
I
gonna do
really
a fake
don't have
out.
a macro for this. Crazy. Okay.
You're gonna
Yeah, so you just
fake
gotta
her out.
know.
There we Don't take your +3.
And then
Oh,
Ooh, the +3 matters.
and I will strike again. Or not.
All right, Elquin. She's preparing to judge you.
Yes.
Ooh. And you barely avoid the crit on that one. And then she's going to whip around, clawing at Chobi here. Which does hit. Which hits Chobi.
Full damage.
Yeah. And then she's going to, and that's going to doom Chobi. And then she's going to claw at Spear with her last action. And Tank Spear is invulnerable. Alright, Thomas. This thing's going to use a T-Rex head to chomp at you.
Well, that's not nice.
And then, Thomas, you feel your skin hardening and your joints stiffening. Please make a fortitude save.
and you're hot miking.
You are hot miking.
How's that?
Better, I think? Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, nicely done. And then he's gonna give you a second one for the road.
Oh, what a jackass.
All right.
Damn.
And then he's going to reassemble himself, adding on an extra elbow onto both of his arms, extending his reach.
What?
Spear Havoc.
I think Spear Havoc's going to lead with, "Hey, leave us alone. This is my no-no zone." Is that right? Hold on, let me try that again. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is it? Nah, I can place that better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Each living creature that starts its turn. Okay. So I think that does nothing for my turn. What do I want to do with my last action? Guess I'll move here. All right.
All right, we'll start off with Rock's turn. He's going to do a little nibble, or at least try. Looks like he's just talking to himself against the wall. Let's see. Nope, she's pretty well covered. No. Okay. Let's do. I'm going to hit her with a little blood spray curse.
Okay.
Does she save?
Failure.
Yay! Ooh. Ooh. And bleed, huh? But she's not bleeding yet. Let's see. I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guidance on Chobi. And that's my turn.
All right, Thomas, you have T-Rex bites on you.
It's a little love nibble.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
Oh, hello, robot.
Very mean.
You are peeking like hell.
I haven't changed the damn changes the last time I talked.
Your gain has been turned all the way up.
Ooh, we're getting bad feedback again.
Okay, is that any better?
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
We're not getting feedback. Sweet.
All right, we are going to give this a try. I've already gotten Bon Mott against him. I am holding a shield, so I'm going to actually raise my shield first action. And then I am going to cast. Where did it go? Nope, that's level 7. Never mind. We'll go one more up.
Okay. Split your real self. Cast this spell, you seem to split in two. You can step into any adjacent square. Okay, where are you spawning the clone?
Where I am, I believe it says I can stride to the next square. So I'll go I'll go 1 square
Okay.
that way,
All right.
and we'll put him right where I was.
There we go.
Fools them every
Sorry, I could
time.
have drawn it in. I didn't know I had to. That's all 3 actions.
All right. We.
All right. First off, Eloquin, take your healing.
Oh yeah, that's right. The heals. The heals. The
Mhm.
heals. Heals. All right. We are going to go overdrive. So now I need to roll my crafting check. Roll it.
Wow.
More like over crash.
Oh. Oh. That was not planned. Okay. Yet. We are going to hamper with her scythe.
Okay. Roll your crafting check.
That's a
Okay,
little
critical
better.
success.
That's a little
Alright.
better. And now we're gonna be brave and hide behind a shield. And Toby's turn.
Toby's turn. Turn of Toby.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm going to attack this lady again.
Ooh, hell yeah, you are.
There you are.
I forgot, but here's your healing too, Chubs.
Okay.
Let's see here. She also takes. Piercing or slashing, right? You're slashing.
I
Mm,
believe
2d6.
How much slashing did she take? She did not take more than. Oh, it's doubled though. Yeah, she does. Okay. All right. So she takes that, and then roll the target her and roll the bleed.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect. And how long does that last for?
I'll link it again for you.
Duration varies. So I think she critically failed.
1 minute.
For 1 minute. Okay.
Nice.
So you have another 9 rounds. Right, Joey, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack her for
Oh,
minus.
I got you, Chubs. I got a fake out.
All right.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, that's a hit.
And then I shall raise my shield.
Good work.
All right. She's going to interact to take off the debuff from her weapon. Interact. There we go. And she's going to scythe at Shobi. Oh no, she's not. She's gonna scythe at Elquin.
I'm going to use my eloquent. Target him.
You don't need to. That's a
Oh, she
failure.
Oh,
And she's going to try again. Ooh, miss again.
Damn.
All right. So the first bite is going towards Spear Havoc. Ka-chunk!
can I use it now?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can't strike against him, obviously.
Oh,
I didn't have him targeted.
You're
it's
too
alright.
far.
I can.
Oh yeah, your melee's range isn't far enough. Yeah. But it does reduce the damage at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Go from
Spear
29 to
Havoc.
14. Big deal.
You feel your skin stiffening and your muscles slow. Please give me a fortitude save.
Oh. Does that count as a poison?
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a success. All right, and then it's going to bite at Shobi. Ka-chunk! And Chobi steps back as the third attack comes in. Ka-chunk! That just narrowly ends right in front of you. Spear Havoc.
Okay. I'm gonna. Wow.
Don't spend it all.
I'm gonna live, guys. I'm gonna live. Insert Deadpool. Say it louder. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, right. I need to spend one action to sustain Field of Life. Next two actions. I think what I'm going to do is I need to target some people first. This from my spell book. Here, it's much easier. Where is it? Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm going to infuse vitality on me and Chobi's weapons.
Range 30 feet. Okay, yep.
See, third 2d4 damage.
Yeah, so you just drag the spell effect and it should automatically do it.
Okay, perfect. Hopefully that works. And that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Ink.
All right. Let's see. I am going to cast. That's on me. Cast a little horrifying blood lost on her.
I feel like for Ank's next character portrait update, he needs to be like drinking a chalice of suspiciously red and thick wine.
Yeah, he's gone off the deep end.
Full bleed.
All right.
I'm not a vampire. I'm just into blood, my guy.
Right.
Nothing wrong with a little blood play.
That's
I'll take concerning things Anka said for 100, please.
Right. Let's do a little holy light. Oop, what does that say? Maybe I casted it from there before. All right, different one. 20 foot. Yeah. Let's go Divine Wrath instead. I'll give my blood magic to Thomas. And it's that one there.
Yep.
And
42s.
damn it.
Success and success. All right, and it harms the Reaper looking chick, but the bone monster does not appear to be affected.
Spirit damage. 6 seconds of free speech. Thomas, you might want to get within range of the healer. I'm going to delete my aura. And can't hear
I
you.
don't quite know how he's going to get in range because there's kind of a wall and a big nasty bone creature.
Oh, you could just
between me
scamper
and
right
him.
underneath them. Yeah, not going to be a problem.
He is really small.
Yeah.
I mean, almost between the toes of the thing, really. Sort of like he's fighting an ant, you know?
I don't think Rock went this turn yet.
Nope, I don't think he has.
Yeah, I started off with the fear. He's going to nibble some toes because, he's into that.
All right, hit. Ooh, good damage, good damage.
Nice.
And she's looking pretty rough.
Nice. Excellent.
All right, Mr. Ant.
All right. I will listen to the advice.
Do you have auto adjust or something on your mic?
So
Because every time you're quiet for a long period of time and then you talk again, it goes full robot on us.
I do not know. I'm not doing anything.
Weird.
Yeah.
Frayed wire or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
Hmm.
I can do this though.
Hey, whatever you did last time, it seemed to work right away.
Yeah.
How's that? I turned my phone on.
There we go.
That's good.
Yeah,
Seems
that
to be
works.
good.
All right. So first action. Where did I go?
You went
I was right
underneath
here.
the bone one. Yeah. I don't know what your speed is, but if it's 20, you can go up to here if you want.
It's 25.
Oh, nice.
So there's the first action. Next action is going to be to run back here.
Brave, brave Sir Robbins.
And again, we're just trying to survive. We will raise shield.
All right, Mr. Chosen.
All right, let's try this overdrive thing again.
Be sure to take your healing.
Oh yeah.
That was aimed at Jobs.
Rolled high.
It's okay. Yeah,
Overdrive.
I'm rolling pretty good, except for on myself.
Right?
Naturally.
Hey. All right, first action. Second action is going to be a little sure strike on myself. And then third action is going to be to shoot her
All right.
with the chosen weapon.
Dang, that was with keep higher too.
Damn.
Whew.
Can I hero point that?
No. Fortune effects cannot be hero pointed.
I couldn't remember. All right. Now I'm just going to eat around.
All right, Troby.
I will target the lady. And strike at her.
Yeah, you do. And down she goes.
Oh, thank you, Joby.
And then I will move.
I don't get to use that very often.
Wait, first I take some healing, right?
Oh, right.
Yes,
Yes.
starting
Sorry.
your turn, yeah.
And then I'll move right here and target this big boy and strike at this guy.
Well,
And hit the wall.
you succeeded on the first one. All right, Troby, you are right there. And I think this thing is going to let's see. Vitality field. Your field of life. Any undead creature. Okay. I just feel like that does not affect him.
Not effective. Interesting. Interesting. How is he not undead?
He
he construct?
doesn't have the tag. I looked. All right, Troby, you
must be
are
a construct.
invulnerable. It goes right over your head. He's gonna try to bite you once more. There we go.
Can I retribution strike that for myself?
No. You are not your ally.
Good news.
That's double, right?
No, take single. It already
You
does the doubling
probably
for you.
won't die.
Oh,
That was a good amount of damage. And then, Chobi, you feel your muscles slow. Please make a fortitude save. All right. Critical success. And then he's going to attack right over Chobi to get to Spear Havoc. Ooh, but Spear Havoc is a little more prepared, and you duck underneath it. Spear. Indeed, it is your turn.
I'm going to start by sustaining this because doesn't hurt much. All right, and then he's going to shuffle on over here. Yeah, we'll give her a stabby stab. Why was that drop? Oh, right, because I went down last fight. I forgore.
Yeah, you would have picked it up since then,
Mhm.
obviously.
Oh,
Although not much good holding
Well,
it
that's
actually is
par for the
doing for
course.
you.
all right.
all right.
All right, Ink.
We've gotten a whole lot of use out of these vitality weapons, haven't we?
That.
Not that it does anything against this guy.
Rock's gonna try to work his way into position down here. And he didn't have enough movement to land, so he's going to be a little bit up in the air. And I'm gonna scamper over here for my first action. And let's see if a little. Let's see. Ooh. That's. Good God. I don't think I can. Yeah, maybe. God, that's huge. Holy shit. Yeah, no. We ain't nearly a big enough room for that. Let's. I don't want to do that. Let's do a admonishing ray on him. Come on, damn it! Sparkle fingers. And that's my turn.
Well, we're gonna go with a goodie but an oldie. Still targeting the big guy.
Oh, you can barely see him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a failure.
All right, and last action will just be to raise shield.
All
All right,
right.
Quizzle.
I think that's where I want to be. Yep.
You could have probably shot him from there because he's so tall.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Actually, what was I? Rechambering, and I'm gonna overdrive Chobi. There you go, good sir.
You might be muted.
Okay.
Okay, no.
I will. First off, with my expanded aura, I should have been sustaining that, right?
No, it lasts a minute.
Okay.
So you will need to sustain it in 7 turns.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. I shall strike at this creature with a hiya.
Ooh, critical hit.
Hell yeah. Damn.
All right, and a lot of that seemed to do damage. Some of it glanced off.
Thank you. And I will strike at him once more.
Nay, ye shall not.
And then I shall raise my shield.
What the fuck?
All right. So I think it was Thomas who feared this guy, right? So he's going to, let's see. Yep. He's going to waltz on up here, standing on top of Spear Havoc. And he, I measured, does have the reach to attack Thomas from here.
Good God.
Son of a billy goat.
Oh.
And we are going to use our shield block on that.
And my retribution strike.
Okay.
I get to strike him if you use Retributive Strike, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Just aim up.
Yeah, it's map, right?
Yeah.
It's
Not
-5.
-5. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Chobi gets to reactive strike. Well. Then Thomas. Click block and then take the damage for that one, please. Ooh, still sent him down.
He goes down, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check the range. 35. See if I can do something about that. I can. I'm going to cast Martyr's Intervention on Thomas.
Okay.
So I put
So how
one hit
much-
point in and put myself to wounded. Yes.
Yes. See. How much extra damage goes over that?
What was your HP at before, Thomas?
I want to say it was at 25. It barely brought me down.
That would not have been barely, but
No.
Oh, sorry,
You were
I was
I
looking
think
at
you were 58.
27.
I think it's no, I think you were 58.
61 making it.
Yeah, you were like
Oh, my brain's
half-ish.
blanking.
So yes, you'd take an extra 3 for having.
Okay. Can do 3 whole
Yeah.
damage.
So Thomas is at 1, and he is not prone. All right, and this thing's going to reach over. Oh, Thomas, you do need to make a save though.
Okay. You want to put the fortitude back up or
Yep.
just have me roll?
Okay. Are you
We'll
accepting
go
that
ahead
roll?
and we'll try to re-roll that.
All right.
I got one, might as well use it.
Yep.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Remember how I reminded you to get your hero point this session?
Yes, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. And then Elquin, the other bite is coming your way. Oh, it sure as hell is not.
Get the hell out of here.
Spear.
Okay. I guess first things first here. How you doing, Jobs? Health wise. You doing all right?
I'm above half.
You're above half? Okay. All right. I'm going to not sustain Field of Life then. I'm going to. What's the range on that? Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure it's 30, but I don't know for sure.
Heal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to move closer.
You can also use me for spell relay.
Are you within range? Oh, you are. You willing to use your reaction for that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I won't have to move then. Okay.
That's the whole reason
I'm
why I
going
got it. To extend
add-
your heal spells.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you didn't have any other reaction that you could be using.
Nope.
I'm going to use a 2-action 4th level heal on Thomas.
All right, so you literally triangulate.
Yeah. There you go, bud. You might
Get back
maybe
up on him.
survive a hit from that guy as long as it doesn't a crit.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think with my remaining action, we're gonna keep trying to get this shit to stick to the wall. And it sure doesn't because it's shit.
It's close.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah. Precisely.
Right. Rock is going to move over here to help Chobi. And he's going to land. Man, I've been trying to throw stuff at this guy. I just don't know what's gonna work. Let's do a little enfeeble, I think.
All right. I remember when you had to attack with the spell. Those were dark days.
Yeah, I was kind of looking for that too.
Well, you critically succeeded.
Damn it. And I better cast shield, I think. Mr. Elquin. Are you pooping? He might be
Being
pooping.
silently judged from the shadows.
Right.
Oh.
Elquin.
Way up!
Oh,
Way up!
I was waiting for. All right, but I can't do anything.
There you go.
We're rechambered. We will true strike and shoot him because we are rechambered.
You cannot.
Why?
You are immune to sure strike for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we will divine lance him then. Damn it!
All right.
Let me target him first.
All right. Hit. All right. And that passes through him completely.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. We will overdrive Chobi.
All
I was
right.
waiting for Thomas to go, but I forgot he died.
Yeah.
Rip in pieces.
All right, Mr. Doot Doot. Ooh, hit him you do.
Nice.
And your long page of damage effects go into effect.
Jesus, look at all those.
Well, yeah, he's vitality from you. He has fire from his weapon. He has spirit from his the other thing on his weapon. He's getting force from somewhere.
McGank cast some kind of blood magic on the thing.
I'm trying to cast something on this guy.
Yeah.
Nice. Gold rock. Giving you that +1.
And then I will raise my shield.
Bless you.
All right, almost the dead's boy. 6 seconds of free speech. Who thinks they're having the most effect against the creature?
I think Chobi is.
Then we are going to activate a haste and put it on Mr. Chobi. And again, we will just raise our shield.
Oh. Hey, Chobi,
Yes.
you've been doing too much damage. When you have in your actions tab, when you have retributive strike ticked, that should only ever be when you're doing retributive strike, and it should be unticked other times.
Okay.
I was just like, there's no way he has this many effects on them. So yeah, he wouldn't be persistent spirit. Okay.
So how what am I doing? How do I take it off or whatever?
So in the actions tab at the very top, the 3 tick marks, the check boxes, you'll untoggle, untoggle retributive strike, except when you're
Untiggle.
specifically using it. Yeah, untoggle.
I'm not letting that slip go. Untiggle.
Speaking of
Because
not letting go,
it's funny.
this thing's going to bite down at Spear Havoc. Why
Yeah,
is
well,
this guy
I deserve
hasted?
that.
Did someone haste this?
Thomas might have been targeting the bad guy,
Oh, okay. All right. Who are you trying to haste, Thomas?
Chobi.
Joby, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Choby man, does whatever a Choby can.
Haste. There we go. Okay. All right, now this thing's going to bite down at Spear Havoc. Curd Chompers!
Wow, you hit this time. And wait
Very
for
low
it.
damage.
Jobs, that was your cue.
Okay. I can't target you because you're underneath him.
Hang on. Yeah, I'll just move out.
Okay.
Can I move
Yeah.
out? No, you'll have to move me.
I can see him. I see him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on top.
All right. And then, Joby, toggle your retributive strike and then attack him, please.
Do I get to attack him?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Not that it's gonna hit, but you know
The
what?
minus
We'll try.
5.
You know who else gets to
Ooh.
attack?
Oh, and Rock, yeah. Everybody be attacking.
Rock's just talking to himself.
Rattling boys.
All right. Those are some pretty effective attacks, but Spear, you do need to make
I do need to
a
take damage,
fortitude
don't I?
save.
Did I
You
take
did, yeah,
damage?
well needed. You took the damage.
Did
Yeah, you need to make the fortitude save though.
I? Oh, I did. Okay, fortitude. I'm okay at those. Please don't hurt me.
Ooh. Nice.
All right, and then we're gonna send an attack up towards Elquin.
Get out.
Nope. It goes wide. And then we're gonna send one up towards Ank.
Ooh.
And because of Frightened One, it misses by 11. Spear.
Oh right, it's my turn. All right. Well, we're gonna presume Thomas is okay until he kills over dead again. We'll hit Chobi with we'll do we'll do another 4th rank. I got plenty of those. No, wait, hang on. No, we will do a 3rd rank. I do apologize. Well, hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Just make sure you don't die here, and then we're gonna. Hey, it hit again. I'm so proud of me.
Whoa, it's like you're trained in using a spear or something.
Yeah, well, you know, most of the time it doesn't hit, and I just get sad. So
almost all of your damage glances off of it.
oh, does he? He has piercing resistance, doesn't he? Okay, duly noted.
He seems to have every kind of resistance.
He has a lot of resistances.
Well, you guys do keep using the same kind of attacks on him. And when you do that, it does seem like everything is resistant.
Nope, it's the DM's fault. This game is fucking bullshit.
Let's see.
We've tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
Yep.
See what happens. See what happens when he takes a swift kick to the nuts.
Well, he may have a bone or 3. He, in fact, does not have testicles.
Let's see. doesn't specify that it needs to be a living creature.
Kill
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. How hurt is this guy looking?
Well, no bones about it. He's looking pretty hurt.
Oh, he is?
Boo.
Ah.
Got him.
10-foot.
I just had to rib you guys a little bit.
You had to get it. Oh. Are you telling me I'm trying too hard to be a humorous skeleton?
He's gonna put you back into the crushed steath dish.
Oh, that one's a reach. That one's a reach.
Also, totally flubbed the word.
Yeah.
We're gonna try another admonishing ray.
All right.
That should be bludgeoning. I don't think I've hit him with that yet.
Ooh.
Hey,
Kaboom.
wasn't
Roll
very
damage.
wasn't very high level though.
All right, and that still seems to kind of glance off.
Fuck
him.
me! God damn. Packerwood. Yeah, cast shield.
All right, Mr. Chosen One.
You know what? Let's Ray of Frost. Yeah, Ray of Frost him.
All right. Hit. Elquin, that seemed extremely effective. You shatter off some of his old bones.
Okay. Okay.
And now to follow it up.
You guys found it. He has 3 weaknesses, and you guys have just been doggedly avoiding all 3 of them this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna destroy him with this one.
Finger guns! And that one glances off.
No. Big sad.
All right. I am going to start off with Courageous Anthem.
It's way too big.
And I am chambered up.
I will just start attacking.
I'll give you a fake out.
Ooh, nice.
So I think that's supposed to be it's the level-based DC. I don't think a 2 is supposed to be a critical success.
Well, it just and unfortunately I can't post it.
Yeah, it says make an
Make it-
aid check.
Well, it says
Um,
make an attack roll to aid the triggering attack, and I just click on fake out, and it gives me. And
Yeah,
I
I'm just telling you how the rules are supposed to work. So the level-based DCs for 13. So the DC to be is 31. So that's a failure.
Yep.
So I believe is that a +1? No. No, it's that's a plus nothing.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, I'm gonna attack again.
All right, that one hits. All right, he takes a little bit of damage.
I can attack again, right?
You can.
Mm,
You're hasted.
I guess I will do that. I will attack again. Hiya!
Well, you tried. All right, Thomas.
Your time to shine.
Yeah, my time to shine is just going to be the same thing the only thing I've done that could help us. We're going to throw a second level fear at him. Got him targeted because he still has the bond mod affecting him. Oh, there we go.
We call that a critical failure in the biz.
So he is frightened 3 and fleeing for 1 round.
Nice.
And I don't have a 1 action attack. I will raise my shield and use 6 seconds of free speech. Say, there you go, boys. Get after him.
You gonna pass the turn? All right, he's going to reassemble his legs so he can run faster, and then he's going to sprint down to the corner of the room. Spear. And he blows up as he runs away.
The fire damage got him.
Bon voyage, asshole.
Got him.
Anyway.
What were his 3 weaknesses?
Ice,
Cold,
fire.
earth, and water.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh,
No,
fire.
nothing in mine, except maybe cold.
That's weird. Cold, earth, and fire, and what else? Water?
Water.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a weird combination. Anyway.
Is
What
there
XP are we
anything I
supposed
can
to be
do to
at?
get this doom?
I changed yours for you, so you're up to date.
Cool. So 5 or 6
And
is where we're
then-
supposed to be at.
Elquin. Your eyes start glowing and you raise into the air.
Yeah.
I think at that, Spear Havoc's gonna turn around and go, "I'm sorry, guys. I don't deal with exorcisms. That's not my thing. That's a priest, not a cleric."
We also need to get monster parts, don't forget.
Okay. It's so hot in my house right now. Why?
I've been running my air conditioner all day.
Well, I'm stubbornly refusing to put in my window unit.
I couldn't.
And Elquin collapses on the floor.
Well, hey, the exorcism did itself. Isn't that convenient? Is he alive?
Lucas,
Yeah.
Lucas, when you pulled me to that separate room, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Right here. Just a second, let me type it up here.
All right. Are Elquin's eyes open?
Yes.
Okay. Spear Havoc is going to use the tried and true method of hunters everywhere. And he's going to use the butt of his spear. He's going to very gently poke him in the eyeball. Does he flinch?
Yes.
Oh, he's alive. Okay, now we'll actually check, see if it's anything physical wrong with him. Do you need me to roll a medicine check?
Just a second.
Or you just need some time?
Just a second. Yeah.
Okay.
I am a god among you mere mortals.
Says the guy who just got a stick poked in his eyeball.
Haven't heard nothing for a while. We're still playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a second.
Yeah, he's got
Okay, just
to do
making
some stuff.
sure.
Yeah.
But you know
At least
what?
we're gonna
This
do
is a
monster parts and
good
stuff once
good time for
Lucas
me to
gets done.
go.
Go ahead.
Sent.
Who keeps giving us courageous anthem? And yeah, like
Okay.
like Dallin was saying, we need to do monster parts too. We need to make some shit, don't we? One of these days. Good lord.
Someday. At some point, Lucas will very subtly drop that there's going to be a boss fight and we need to do monster parts.
For 2 hours.
Holy shit, guys.
Yeah.
All right, you get 4680 per creature. So 4680 for the lady, 4680 for the bone man.
Are you punching that in, Dallin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So how is Elkin doing?
Good.
You're
Thomas is still hurting big time.
I was more referring to the whole lifted up in the air, eyes glowing, and then fell down situation.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah,
Well, I just got a strange feeling like this has been done before.
mm,
Like this isn't a new thing.
like we're not the first ones to go through this whole thing, or
Well, it almost kind of seems like another life, like a lifetime ago, that this little adventure has happened, and the other guys didn't do so well.
I'm
Well,
just saying, chronomancy makes everything a little fucky wucky.
true. I would understand that. Yeah. Well, it looks like you have the spirit of the ancient king in your person.
We all knew that, didn't we?
Like that's the last thing you need.
I was just thinking the same thing. That is the last thing.
Not only you as a player, but also you as your
needed.
character. Like the most pretentious character ever devised.
I think with that, Spearhead was going to have to be a good friend and keep him from getting too big for himself, you know? And he's going to lift him up by the armpits and go, "Aren't you such a cute little reborn king?"
Give him a little noogie.
Get your hands off of me, peasant.
No,
God.
look at him. He's so domineering.
It's going to be like Cyberpunk. It's just going to slowly take over his entire mind and body.
I
hope
mean,
not.
let's be honest. He was already halfway there.
I suppose.
He is the ultimate smug British asshole.
Lucas, did you want to forward? I don't know if you forwarded time when we rested for 8 hours. I got a couple hours.
No, I will here. Yeah.
I was just looking at my Cadence brew, just trying to keep track of that. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
And then this is going to be a good place to call it for this week. We're doing Alkenstar next week, and then Abomination Vaults on the 24th, and then we are having the act finale on Tuesday the 1st of Katmu.
Nice.
So yes, there's a boss fight coming up.
I have discovered the weak
And
part
monster
of
part.
picking necromancy as all of my offensive magic.
Well, I've got
Alright,
some good news coming up.
Oh,
We
good.
leave it on pause so you guys can like do stuff with parts, but I need to pay attention to my dog. Been a pleasure, guys. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll
Nice.
see ya.
guys, I got to head in myself. We got 3 of the 7 custodians on leave, so we're working 12s all week. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
head out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
fair enough.
Later.
I guess we'll just save monster parts for later.
Yep.
Jesus.
Looks like it.
Man. All my shit's level 11. I need to make sure that I have... um... Okay, never mind. I do. Yeah, okay, that's different.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Go.
Later.
Choose me.
I do hope we get that. Oh yeah, the wand of tree of seasons. I need to use that one of these times because it seems pretty cool. And so when I plant the tree of seasons, 4 seed pods grow from the tree, each filled with magic different of 4 seasons. If you're standing by the tree, you could usually just, or literally just spend an action to throw it up, to grab it and throw it up to 30 feet. And it can do 66 cold, electricity, fire, or poison damage. So it's just like a tree full of grenades, which is pretty badass. Do they have a ranged increment? No, 30 feet, up to 30 feet. Yeah. I'm glad I was able to use my spell relay this session. Doesn't happen very often. Just you and me, Chobes. All right, well. Let's see. I'm going to do my outro, and I'll be back in just a second.
All right.
All right. Pretty good session. Pretty good session. I always like playing my sorcerer. But yeah, like I said earlier, definitely noticed some weak points in the build. A lot of my stuff is fire or spirit damage. There's a couple of other things in there, like admonishing rate is bludgeoning, but apparently, like he was immune to that as well. What did he say? It was his weaknesses were water, earth, and I forgot the other one. Something that I don't have. Not a lot of anyway. But yeah, that was a bit of a rough go for me anyway. That's kind of why I focused on the other lady. Cold was the other one. I wanted to do Eclipse Burst, which would do 8 to 10 cold damage. I don't think it was living. I think it was a construct. Actually, no, it was living. He was taking. Now, Lucas said that he was unaffected by the field of life. So, yeah, he wasn't living or undead. I think that narrows it down to a construct. Which is why I was thinking bludgeoning would be pretty good for that, but yeah, apparently not. But yeah, the cold would have worked for that. And I think that's the only cold thing that I have. My other thought was to do Awaken Entropy, but then you could just stand out of it. So I get him on the initial though. Yeah, void damage, force damage. Again, not cold or water or earth, so probably wouldn't have done a whole lot anyway. Regardless, yeah, we're gonna have to do monster parts pretty soon. That's going to be a boring part of the game, but it's how we're doing like money in this campaign. Yeah, we're level 13 and all my stuff is level 11, so you're gonna have to spend a lot of points on that. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you all have an excellent day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And be excellent to each other. And I hope to catch you all in the next one.